What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the Edison Club Podcast. I'm your host, Mike, joined tonight by my good friend and co-host, Ty Payne from Behind the LDS Podcast.
What's up, what's up?
It is officially November, which means it is turkey season, and I for one, am very excited. I love the holiday season, just getting to eat a lot, and I always love Christmas, especially this year. It's going to be so much better because of my son, so I'm really excited for that. But how has your week been?
Oh man, it's been a week. It's been one of them work weeks. I'll say that.
Yeah. You care to elaborate?
I've been. Yeah. Oh, buddy. Oh, buckle in. So I've been training like some new people this week, and it's usually it's not bad.
Right. It's just awful.
Yeah. Because sometimes you get them ones that they'll pay attention and absorb all the knowledge that you give them and whatnot, and then you get. I'm just gonna be honest. You just get them duds. I nicknamed this one guy. There's one guy I nicknamed him Doodah.
Doodah. It's giving the same energy as you describing one of your 3v3 partners that one time.
Oh yeah, just the potato.
Just a potato just went out into the garden and picked out a vegetable.
Yeah.
That's so bad.
Literally, me and Cole could have just did a 2v3 and got the same results, if not better.
Oh God, not better.
Yeah, I'm sorry. We probably would have made the top 8. But anyway, so this guy. He's just every I hate saying it. I hate saying it like this. Every order I've given him to do for something I needed him to do this week, he's done the exact opposite.
Oh God!
And you remember those memes from back in the day, from like 2011, of like Bad Luck Brian?
Dude, how could I forget?
This kid
that's golden era of memes, bro. Do you know who you're talking to?
This kid is like the epitome of Bad Luck Brian. Like, this kid has had I thought I had car issues. This kid had car issues. I took Monday off because I had to take my wife to the eye doctor because she was having her eyes dilated. So I wasn't there. I didn't see the jackassery that ensued Monday. But Tuesday, we're just outside, just chilling after. Like, they probably had my guys flagged for like an hour or two, and I had to argue with this guy. While we were working, because he was wanting to send his traffic the same time my other guy was sending his traffic. I'm like, why? No, you can't do that. And he was just like bitching and moaning, like, why not? It's like, you will cause a wreck.
Why not? I don't even do what you do. I don't even know half of what you do, and I know that is just flat out wrong.
Yes, like my job does not take like rocket science. It's not rocket science or brain surgery at fucking all. But anyway, that's part of it.
My man was ready to go home. He said, "Let me just cause a wreck so I can go home."
That part, and freaking, after that, the utility crew that we were helping, that we've been helping out. They had some like poles and stuff they had to go work on in the woods and stuff like that. So this kid he's sitting there with his iPad in his car and like got like this like little mini fan going, like got all these electronics going.
Yeah.
Kills his car battery.
Oh God.
And then I'm just like, well, and I don't like, they don't keep jumper cables in our trucks.
Yeah.
If something happens in that truck, I have to call roadside assistance.
Yeah, makes sense.
I was like, bud, I ain't got no jumper cables for you. And then they was needing us to go do a road closure. He's like, I'm not leaving my car. And the road I work on.
Yeah.
I was like, I was like, dude, your car's gonna be fine. Like, no one's gonna come steal it. Like, it's just old people and wildlife out here. That's it.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm not leaving my car. He's like, I'm not leaving my car. Somebody will definitely take it. I was like, dude, you drive a '95 Honda.
You drive a 95 Honda that currently does not even start.
Right. Like, I promise you, it's not going anywhere.
Yeah, if someone did steal it, they'd probably feel bad for you and bring it back. They'd probably be like, damn, bitch, you drive this thing? Here, take it back.
And he, and like, and then he remembers he's got one of them jump starter kits in his trunk, and then he gets his car back. He gets his car back started, and then he gets it stuck in a ditch.
What the hell?
Oh, it gets worse and worse. He gets his keys locked in his car.
What?
And I'm just like, yeah. And I'm just like, dude, I'm trying to, assess the situation because, like, guys, my freaking responsibility at the moment. I'm just like, I was like, did the auto lock when you try like open your door or anything? He's like, oh no, I locked it before I got out.
What?
I beg your finest pardon. You did what?
Yeah, I must beg your finest pardon.
But this was all a preamble to what this kid said to me in my truck. So we're going, like, it's the end of the day today. We're going around getting our signs. And earlier I had gone to the grocery store on my lunch break and got me some chicken tenders from the deli to eat on. And when I'm sitting there in the parking lot on my lunch break, he walks up to me. He walks up to my truck. He's like, "Hey, what you got there?" I'm like, I'm trying my best not to laugh at how he just said this.
My God, he sounds like Carl from the freaking episode of SpongeBob where they take the Krabby O Mondays. You know what I'm talking about?
He looks like that guy mixed with Toucan Sam mixed with Jeffrey Dahmer that went to a Nirvana concert.
Oh, Jesus, that's a hellacious combination. What the hell?
I told him, I was like, I'm just eating some chicken, bro. Like, I'm like, he's like, oh, I said, buckle in. He said, I know he eating fried chicken. African American thing. I love me some Popeyes.
Oh my God. What the hell, dude?
Was trying my best not to die. I was losing it.
That is off the rails.
As soon as I dismissed him and my other guy for the day, I was like, y'all good to go. I start hollering. Oh my God, it was so funny, dude. I was like, I don't even care if that's racist. That's so funny.
That's like, I saw Ty on the road the other day, and I drove by and I like rolled my window down, and I was like, what did I even say? I was like, get out of my way, punk. Then later,
it made me think about that damn atomic flounder from.
That's exactly what I was quoting.
If I want retired, I'd do that. Out of my way, punk.
That's exactly what I meant. And I messaged Ty later that night, and I was like, next time I see you, I'm going to throw a banana at you. And then I was like, oh, wait, hold on a minute. I was like, let me retract that. That feels racist. I was like, damn, my voter ID just turned bright red.
Then I remembered you actually like, and I was like, wait, ain't you actually registered Republican?
Good God, no. No.
Oh, man.
No, don't do me like that. I've always been Team Blue.
Oh man, gosh, God, that was so funny, dude. I was thinking more of like a Mario Kart reference. I was like,
no, I was definitely quoting the atomic flounder.
I'm talking about the banana thing.
Oh yeah. So that was a whole rant there.
Yeah, my jaw. for the people listening at home, my job is absolutely unhinged. I deal with I deal with some really smart. Sometimes I deal with really smart people. Then I just like I said, I just deal with duds.
Yeah.
Like people that like their brain might as well be the equivalent of an out of service elevator.
Yeah, pretty much. So I guess we'll get into the real reason that we're all gathered here today on this fine evening in November. The LDS in California, the first one, I believe, was last weekend. And we're going to go over and talk about the top 16 deck lists. And before we do that, let me just go ahead and just make an announcement about LDS Raleigh, which apparently is going to be January 17th and 18th in Raleigh, North Carolina. I think it officially gets announced like Saturday or something. Or Saturday, actually, let's see. Saturday the 8th is when the signups will go up. So you just sign up on their website. It's going to be a really good time. I'm super excited. I'm coming out of retirement for it. So should be a good time. I actually think this might be the first event that the whole Edison Club will actually be under the same roof.
Yeah, I'm mainly just super hyped for that, dude. Like
me too.
It's gonna be awesome that all of us are gonna be under one roof.
Yeah, literally we do not have a single team photo of everyone. Like we have a few, like subdivisions of members and photos. But
I think our biggest picture was from the 5K.
I think so. And even then, like I don't think Cole wasn't in the picture, Austin Wood wasn't in the picture, Peacock wasn't even on the team yet.
Yeah, Chris Lee wasn't in the picture either.
Yeah.
He was with it. He was on the team, but he just wasn't in the picture.
Yeah.
For reasons I don't know.
Yeah. So we definitely need to do that. That's actually my top priority. Like as soon as everyone's there, I'm like, all right, group photo right now, or you're off the team. So let's jump into these deck lists. A lot of them are pretty quick because a lot of them are bird decks. There's not a lot to say, but
yeah.
I think
one bird deck, you see them all.
Yeah, these just all say top 16. It doesn't actually specify the order, but yeah, we'll just go in reverse. Start from the bottom. Yeah. So the first one is Eric Chai, his Blackwing deck. Shouts to Eric Chai just for being the GOAT, man. The guy's so chill. Yeah, this is just a pretty standard Blackwing deck for the most part. There are some cool things here. We have like one Deep Prison with one main deck, Dust Tornado, and we have this really cool 7 Tools of the Bandit. I'm a really big fan of that card personally. I think it's underplayed in some decks. How do you feel about that card?
I've been seeing it being played more. I don't know if you know him. Peacock's well, he's my friend too. Legendary Hershey Bar.
Of course.
Shout out to Hirsch.
Yeah, I don't actually. I haven't spoken with him, but I know who he is.
He either topped the second day of RBT Denver, or either top or won the second day, and he was main decking 7 Tools as well. But what's called? I was like, okay, this is at the time that was the second time I had seen it. Now I'm seeing Eric play it now. I'm like, okay,
yeah,
this might have some merit here. I might try it out myself because I'm like from where it's kind of niche. It's just that's what made me like skeptical to use it. But like it can help you against like them solemn versus their solemn like battles and stuff like that. That's one reason why I like it, and that helps like against the deck's biggest op, which is bottomless.
Yeah, definitely. And there has to be times too where it catches like a stray return from the different dimension or something too, which has to feel good.
Yeah.
So and then he actually side decked a second one. It looks like.
Oh yeah, you did. I didn't even notice that.
His side deck is pretty interesting, actually. Things that stand out to me the most, obviously, the second 7 Tools, but he was side decking Trooper, Cyber Dragon, and Fissure for his outs to Consecrated Light, which is I like the diversity of that. Like each card does the same thing, but also does something a little different.
Yeah, like Trooper is it can be an out to Consecrated, like we said. It can fuel making mini fuel like Vayu and put food in the graveyard for blizzards.
Yep.
Just a card that's very it helps like answer like a lot of things.
Yeah, it's one for a reason.
Yeah.
So then that's pretty much everything to say about his. Do you have anything else you want to say before we move on to the next one?
Only real thing, only different thing I would probably have done. I like the mind control does like. I would have paired that with like at least one copy of Raikou. Other than that, that's the only other thing.
Yeah, just to be able to take hamsters and then get your own Raikou.
Yeah, because if you mind kind of set hamster, I mean it's not gonna do anything. But
yeah,
other than that, this is a great list.
Yeah.
Like I said, shout out to Eric Chai.
Yeah, shouts to Eric. Shouts to the whole Chicago crew. Actually, those guys are so chill. Looking forward to seeing them again in January.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, moving up one, we have Gladiator Beasts.
Mm-hmm.
And first thing I noticed on this list, and I was like, where is Secutor? I've played against Josh Johnson and Chase Simpson so much and gotten Secutored so many times. I was like, where is Secutor in the main deck? He's actually in the side deck.
I don't like that.
I don't either.
I'm going to be honest. I don't like that. I mean, they topped. I mean,
yeah, they topped. Shouts to them.
Yeah, but I don't believe in God enough to do this.
Yeah, I feel like you just want that in your main deck. Like, I don't.
Yeah.
It's simultaneously good against every deck and bad against every deck. It just depends on when you do it, what your setup is. Like Herc can be good against every deck in the right situation, which is usually what that card facilitates. Hoplimus in the side, I kind of understand because you probably do want him for just like more niche matchups. But I definitely think Secutor should be in there. And is it common for them to side a third Chariot? I feel like most people only play two now.
Yeah, like they'll keep the third Chariot in side for the most part.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest about that. I'm not a fan of that either. I've not really been a fan of that either. Like I know it can be dead, but that's like to me like just going back through history, just and me using GBs and me playing against GBs. Chariot is the scariest card in the deck.
Yeah.
I'm like anytime my GB opponent sets a bunch of back row, it's just like, okay, I know there's a Chariot down there. Like I know it is. Like
yeah. So it is strange that they've gone down to just playing two, siding one. I'm sure Chase and Josh will listen to this. I'll be curious to see what their thoughts on this list are. I don't think it's bad. Granted, I don't know much about GBs, but
I think Josh only plays two main deck.
I think so.
If I'm remembering correctly. I think him and Chase both only. We had to probably like pick their brain for that one.
Yeah. Also, shameless plug here. Check out my series, Breaking Glad, hosted by Josh Johnson. He does a whole breakdown of Gladiator Beasts. It's pretty cool. Very informational if you're a GB player. Also, he came up with that name. That's like the greatest name for a segment. Breaking Glad.
Oh yeah, love it.
So moving on up, we have Echo, YGO, Vayu Turbo. Shouts to Echo. Super cool. Main deck is just really standard. I mean, it's Vayu. There's not really anything special about it. Not a lot to say.
Yeah, that's it. There's something missing out of it because it's not the oh, I know what it is. It's the second dimensional prison. That's what it is.
My eyes literally locked in on that. I was like, I feel like it's a second D prison.
Yeah, because I was just like, okay, this is the Sizzle 41 without the 41.
This is the Crackle 40. Side deck has some spice in there, though. We got Needle Ceiling, Starlight Road.
Starlight Road has been getting a lot more play, and I love it. I'm here for it, because Starlight Road is actually one of my favorite trap cards.
Yeah, I wish people would fuck off with all that.
I bet you do.
Completely non-biased response, by the way, but stop playing Starlight Road. So once again, shouts to Echo. Next one is Hero Frogs here. Now, You could tell that I'm a little bit behind because the last time that I was really grinding Edison, which has been a minute, Hero Frogs weren't playing Water Art, and they definitely weren't side decking Jinzo. So this list is pretty cool.
They definitely went main deck and polymerization.
What the hell? I missed that. What?
Yeah. Right there below the Infernal Project.
I see that. I didn't even see. Wow. Okay. This is some new technology.
There was a 60 card list from a tournament recently. And it was playing polymerizations and stuff. It just the turbo went out 0 and just like capitalizing on being able to do that. Being able to see the fields that deck was able to make is crazy. Like it was just pretty much like Forgs and Hero Frog put together.
Yeah, I saw someone say one time that if you could play like 10 absolute zeros, that Polyfrogs would just be like the best deck because of the amount of games amount of times you can just cycle AZ. But that is cool. I definitely did not see the polymerization. That didn't catch my eye. I was too focused on the water arts. But Poly, I mean, all puns intended, you always have the floating water with Treeborn that comes back. So if you just find a hero to pair with it, then you just get him out there real quick.
Yeah. And the thing too, like that would be the easier one, like the easier hero to put in there is just like when you go, like obviously you want to start with Stratos. Like
yep.
If you already have the access to the Treeborns, like search prod, because like once you've got the Treeborn access to the Infernal Prodigies, it really don't have a purpose anymore.
No, it doesn't. Its purpose is just to be like your hero Treeborn Frog, pretty much.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like your Treeborn Frog.
Yeah.
But Water Art has been seeing a lot more play since I forget the guy that started the Dupless Hero Frog deck, because that deck plays it.
Oh yeah.
And from then on, I know people side decked it before. Like I know Frazier side decked it for a while in Hero Frog, but they start seeing more like main deck play after those guys made the Dupless Hero Frog deck. And I've seen you see other players like Marcus Hayden. He was playing Dupless for a while, and they were main decking Water Art.
Yep.
And like then it just started, no pun intended, just spilling over into the other Hero Frog decks with Dupe. It's just like it's not a bad card. I'm thinking about testing it again myself.
Yeah.
But I was playing Dupless for a while.
Always good to have extra copies of Trap Dust Shoot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So nice list here. I'm pretty happy to see the Jinzo on the side. Big fan of that guy.
And one other thing I want to say about this format is this is the most like information like giving format that I feel like we've been in since Edison has been like revitalized.
Yeah, I definitely agree.
You've got Dust Shoot, you've got Water Art. It's just you've got Deck Debbie. You had Eradicator for a while in the virus value or bird flu or whatever you want to call it. Like there was just you were able to obtain so much information from your opponent.
Yeah,
and like I just still find it so wild how much stuff was like. Well, I find it wild that so much stuff was overlooked, but at the same time, we only had a month to play this format back.
That's very true. Yeah,
I mean, it makes sense. We have unlimited time now to keep exploring.
Yeah, that's why it keeps changing, which is really cool.
Yeah.
So next up, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
One other cool thing I was going to say about that list is they were side decking Jinzo. That was it.
Yeah. Big fan of Jinzo. Shoutouts to Reasoning Gate and Goat format. So the next one we have another Hero Frog deck, and this one's by Fitz, and this one's really different from the other one. This one we have Malicious is in there. We have a lot of trap cards: Triple Rye Break, Double Wind Blast, Mirror Force, Deep Prison, and Legacy. So this list is very different from the other. I personally don't think that if I played Hero Frogs, I don't think that I'd play the Malicious build. I don't think that I'm that brave. But I did watch a lot of his games on stream. and it seemed like he had 1-for-1 with malicious a lot, and that's the dream team if you play this list.
Yeah, that's the equivalent of D-Draw malicious right there.
Yep, very, very good. Obviously the list is strong for him to be able to make top 16. Side deck, not really anything out of the ordinary. Triple Vanity's Fiend is so angry though. It's so angry.
So mad.
So angry. But I get it. You have anything to say about this one?
It's real strong list. I just like you, I wouldn't play the malicious build just because I like, just coming from a Diva hero player, I don't trust myself to not draw double malicious.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But hey, if that's your thing, if it works for you, then do it.
Yeah, if it works for you, keep doing it.
Yeah.
It gives me non-flashbacks. I'm
good. So Zombies actually topped this event as well. Shouts to Mark Garcia. And this is a deck that I thought was just completely just cast aside. I didn't think I'd ever see this deck really, like, I think this guy has also topped several events with Zombies, so he's quite literally carrying the deck on his back.
Yeah, he got second at 2 Ultimate Time Wizards at the same place.
Wow.
I know they were both California.
Yeah.
Yeah, my old therapist always used to tell me this. It's like they would say, always start with love before you criticize.
Oh boy.
Let me start there. So shout out to Mark Garcia for top 16ing day 1 and winning day 2.
Yeah, and I think he went undefeated in Swiss day 1, right? Or like he went undefeated in Swiss.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, so let me get all the praise out of the way. So shout out to him for that. I'm not a believer in zombies at all. I feel like I know there's like a little zombie train, like zombie hype
little engine that could
like that. Yeah, I feel like it's false. I feel like it is just a fallacy. I feel like it's just a bunch of hot air. Not taking anything away from Mark at all. I don't believe in zombies.
I've tried to play. I've wanted to play Zombies, man, and every time I do, I just feel like I literally am just a punching bag. I feel like I'm not able. I feel like Zombie Master is my lifeline. I'm just having to use that guy as fucking Legion, basically, and just beat over things with it. Like, always fighting for my life. My Pyramid Turtles always get Caiused or Rykoed or Dark End Dragoned. You know, stuff like that. I just feel like I can never get it to work.
Yeah, I can't. This variant of zombies, I have never been able to get to work. The Welladad zombie deck, I was really a big advocate for that build just because I was a big Teledad enjoyer.
Yeah.
But in the Diva even the Diva Hero zombie deck, I wanted that deck to be so good, and it's just it just ain't that girl.
Yeah, I kind of feel like in Zombies at some point we're going to see somebody play, which he played 3 Turtle, but I feel like we're going to see people play like multiple Turtles, multiple Tomatoes, but then also play Fiendish Chain. In my opinion, Fiendish Chain helps fix a lot of issues that this deck has because it prevents them from being able to get rid of your floaters without attacking them. They can't Caius them, they can't dark in them, they can't dark arm them, you just stop them with Fiendish Chain. But it also leaves a card up for you to ram your recruiters into. So I feel like that could be a thing at some point. That's been a lot of talk in the fairy community lately, as I lurk in the fairy channel on Discord. But I think the same thing could be applied here. Me personally, I cannot set a Pyramid Turtle going first and pass and feel confident there.
Yeah. I don't feel confident setting Turtle, setting Tomato, nothing.
Nope.
I was trying out the Diva Hero zombie deck that topped the Beast Mode tournament, and I was like, I hopped on ladder. I was like, okay, this is gonna be great. I was like set Tomato, and I set something else and passed. Aaron.
Hey, shouts to my girl Aaron. Always be spinning back. Hey, dude, I'm telling you, People are cutting Aaron, and I'm like, you don't know the amount of times I've played versus like frogs, and their turn one is set dupe frog or set treeborn, and Aaron attacks that, and that leg comes up and spins it back to deck, and the game is over. The game is literally over. That's happened a lot. So
there's a reason why Aaron's foot is cut out of the artwork. It's too powerful.
yeah, I was going to say it's because it's up your opponent's ass. That's where it's at.
But going over this zombie list, I mean, like it looks solid. It looks solid. For anybody out there, I enjoy zombies. I would love for them to be good. I want to be wrong.
Yeah, same.
Just right now, for me, the jury is out. No.
The side deck here is pretty interesting too. A lot of 1-ofs, including Possessed Dark Soul, which is awesome.
That's the first thing I locked in on was Possessed Dark Soul and Mind Crush. Mind Crush has just been it's been in a weird place in Edison.
Yeah,
it's been played here and there, but it's not really seen no like super giant success. So I mean, it's at 1, correct?
Yep.
Yeah, it's just I don't think that card's gonna be able to like see the type of success that people I think initially thought they were going to see by like maining Trap Dust Shoot and Mind Crush and doing like Dust Crush shenanigans. I like it just that dream became a fallacy as well.
Yeah, most definitely. Shouts to Mark for carrying the zombie community on his back. So that's awesome. The next one is Value Turbo. I think this is the Sizzle 41.
Yeah, the only thing missing is the Dark Grepher, the third one.
Yep, third Dark Grepher on the side. We have Transmigration Prophecy in there, which I'm also pretty sure was popularized by Sizzle as well.
Yeah, it was.
So
shout out to Sizzle.
Shout outs. Let me glaze Eric a little bit here. That dude is literally the best player in the format. He is. Literally tops everything he goes to, wins most things that he goes to. Eric's just the GOAT, man. Like, yeah, guy's awesome. Great player. His like spidey sense when he plays is crazy as well. Just like the reads and stuff that he makes is crazy. So, all right, I'm done glazing. All right, so that's Value Turbo. Everyone knows what it does. Scrolling up, looks like it's another Value Turbo deck. Yep, everyone knows it. All these soul releases, man. Get this shit out of here. The cards
for January now.
The card's not even good. It's literally not even good. Like,
hey, let them play it, Mike. Let them play it.
If I was building my deck to play 9 Lightsworn Mirrors, I would not pick that card. I'm telling you, that card is not good against Lightsworn. All of the decks play enough names to where, unless you just get extremely unlucky and mill all of your unique names on the first go, that card, I've never lost a soul release one time. Literally never. In fact, I used to side Return from the Different Dimension just for people.
I was about to bring that up. I was like, now there was a time you did say I'm just gonna start siding Return.
Yeah, people kept soul releasing me, and I was like, I'm gonna show a motherfucker. Just soul release me. And I had somebody go soul release 2 Christias, 2 Honest, and something else, and I was like, okay, that's fine. It's like on my turn. Flip Return. Get them all back. Bounce both Honest. Yeah, game's over, buddy. Like Norbit, I'm gonna show how bitch go down the slide. Yeah, completely unbiased. That card's not good. If you want good cards versus Lightsworn, I'm not going to tell you what they are, but I will tell you that it's not that. It's not even close.
If you want to side that guy, I have it.
Yeah. Fraser Smith would also tell you the same thing. He also hates soul release.
Yeah, he does.
So next up is Machina Control. This deck's always cool, man. It's like just such a good, fair mid-range deck.
I was glad to see that this topped because I was like, this is like the machine version of Value, pretty much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, pretty much.
But it's just like Fortress is just really Fortress is just really hard for a lot of decks to deal with.
It is.
I love the combination. Like when I did play around with this deck, I love the combination of having a compulse set, summon a gear frame. They try to bottomless it. You just use code and compulse it back to your hand, and then just resummon it again on next. Oh my gosh,
deck has 3 Stratos.
So to people, yes, 3 a deck have 3 Stratos is insane, and have Hamster Raiko Kai's like abilities, being able to comfortably main deck crows. It's just a good, like you say, it's just a good mid range deck. I wouldn't blame anybody for playing this.
Nope.
It'll get you there.
It definitely will. Side deck, pretty standard. We have this one burial from a different dimension. What is that all about?
My guess is for like if people like
for soul release,
because for soul, it could be for soul release. It could be
like
for
Karma Cut Crow.
Karma Cut. I did Karma Cut Yi Ching out of the world when we was at the last BBG tournament. I Karma Cut him for all 3 of his fortresses.
Yeah. Crazy.
It could be for because this is an average deck. It'd be for putting back stuff for crow that gets crowed.
Yeah, that's true.
It could be for a lot of things.
Actually, the most obvious is probably the fact that it puts your fortress back after it gets bottomless.
Yeah.
So that's I haven't seen that before, but hey, that makes sense. So, and it was good enough to make it all the way to top 8.
I remember frogs for back in anybody in the comments correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe in 2023, I think people decided burial in Hero Frog to for like if their Treeborns got Kaiko'd or Karma Cutted or whatever. Yep. I think that was also cited too back then.
Yeah, I definitely saw it floating around from time to time.
It's definitely a cool tech.
For sure. All right, next up, this one's let me tell you what, this one's a rant. This one's a whole rant. So we have Pure Lightsworn. I think the monster lineup is great. The spell lineup is pretty wonky in my opinion. I still think that Gold Sark is just way too slow in most decks now, especially for Lightsworn. Like your goal just needs to be mill your deck, beckoning back your bombs. That's been more consistent for me than like Gold Sarking for JD. Like if you can just mill, you can generally win. And even Gold Sark requires you to mill. Like if you're going to try to find JD with it, I mean, I guess you can find charge and solar recharge and stuff, but in my experience, it's been way too slow. I kind of feel like Avarice, for the most part, goes against your deck's game plan. I have played a build of Lightsworn that played triple Avarice, and that was the only like JD recursion. But that list was kind of like, it was built to just use Celestia a lot. And even that, I don't feel like is as good as just, Beckoning Light. But the weirdest thing, man, is these 3 upstarts in a 42 card deck. Now that is...
Yeah, that's weird.
People had said that it's to make side decking easier. But honestly, this deck really isn't hard to side deck with. Like you're not really taking out more than like 4 or 5 cards per matchup. Not even that many, actually, like 3 or 4. So I don't know what this is about. And a lot of your kill shots, you need to have done some damage to put them below a certain threshold, and I feel like Upstart kind of just moves the goalpost.
Yeah, it's like that with this deck and like a lot of different decks in Edison. It's just Upstart is a good card, but there's certain decks it's not good for because it's just you're pushing yourself against the tidal wave. Like you're getting away from what you're trying to do.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. This card does see play in Lightsworn later on in like 2014, but life points didn't really matter because you could just OTK very easily.
Yeah.
So yeah, a few things I would definitely change in the main deck here. I do like how the 1 Raiko is becoming standard. I started that I'm pretty sure I was the first person to be crazy enough to consider going down to one Raikou, and it kind of just took off from there. And I think that Ryanite popularized that. But yeah, I'm a big fan. If there was one more good name, I wouldn't even play that card at all anymore.
Yeah,
because I think it's just the worst one. Now the guy, best Yu-Gi-Oh player in A, that recently he topped, and I think he won with Twilight. He thinks that Raikou's the best one. He plays 3, and I mean he makes solid arguments for it. So I think it maybe Twilight benefits better from playing 3 Raikou than Pure. But I mean, obviously he knows what he's doing. So shouts to him as well for winning with Twilight. That's awesome. Always glad to see Lightsworn lists do well. Just like this one here, even though it doesn't make sense. I mean, he topped with it. And side deck, we have Mobius, which historically was sided in Lightsworn. I feel like if I was going to side a tribute summon like that, I'd probably just side Jinzo, just for the blanket effect to shut off all traps. But
yeah,
we have Mobius. And Triple Chalice was really interesting here. I tried to actually find this guy and ask why he sided Chalice. Obviously, it's probably mainly for Vanity's Fiend, but I wonder why he picked this over like Smashing Ground, Soul Taker, Book, all those cards.
Just stuff to just blatantly just get rid of the problem.
Yeah, it is nice. It's reactive in the sense of like it can stop Dark Grepher, it can stop Dark Arm Dragon, Substitoad, if it's tributing other monsters, stuff like that. Maybe that's why he picked it. One of the things with like Grepher though is like if you Chalice a Grepher, then they can trade back over basically anything that you have on the field because he's going to be bigger. I mean, he can crash with Wolf, but I don't know. Honestly, any of those are probably about the same. They're just mainly to get over Vanity's Fiend. This one's lacking in the absolute zero department, though. It's the only one that doesn't deal with AZ.
Yeah.
Which I think you have a problem with, but he also played Triple Iron Wall. I'm a big fan. I've also sided Triple Iron Wall many times. Very, very good for this deck.
Hey, Iron Wall.
Big fan, buddy.
Me and Iron Wall have a relationship, and it's an abuse.
All right, moving right along, we have another Hero Frog deck. This one looks more standard than the others. We still have a Water Art in the main deck. The side deck, I really hope they just forgot a card because it looks like he played a 14 card side deck.
Yeah, that's what I noticed immediately. I was like, "Whoop, something's missing."
Yeah, I saw the list. He was like, "No, this is good." Goes in top 8s with it. Yep.
Don't even need it.
Don't even need it.
15th.
Another Possessed Dark Soul. That card's really picking up in popularity for some reason.
Yeah, I mean, I bought when it first became popular. I liked the card. Then when I was testing Twilight and stuff like that, like just being able to take like your opponent's dupe lock away from them.
Yeah,
it's like now I have the dupe lock.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. It's good. It's strong. So right above that we have what is it? Is this this is Dream Frogs, right? This isn't Forgs.
Yeah. This isn't Forgs. This is just like Dream. Yeah, this is Dream Frog pretty much.
Forgs Jr.
Yeah.
This deck basically just plays like just regular frogs, but it can do the Colossal Armory stuff as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in a weird place about Dream Frogs. I feel like you either should just play Hero Frogs or you should just full on commit to the Forgs deck.
Yeah, I agree. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, this deck's still solid. I mean,
yeah,
it's just I would if I had I would just commit to either Hero Frog or Forgs.
Yeah,
for me, it'd be Hero Frog just because that Forgs is just so much there's so much to learn. There's so many lines.
It is, dude. It's crazy. I couldn't do it.
Yeah, I would need to take. I would probably need to take like a week vacation and just slam my head against that deck for like a week.
Do nothing but play Forgs.
Just do nothing for 7 days. Just play Forgs.
It's the remake of The Ring, but instead of it being The Ring, it's just you playing Forgs.
Yeah,
7 days.
Play it for 7 days and still don't get it. That'd be my luck.
Top 4 Team Starlight, Alberto, Sizzle 41 again.
Yeah. Just missing the third grapher again.
Congratulations on making top 4. Literally, that's the only bad thing about when a lot of value decks top is there's literally nothing to even say.
Yeah, it's really not, because it's literally all this is really just all the same. It's like, oh, do you main the third grapher? Do you not main the third grapher? How many pulling rugs do you play?
Yeah, dude. Value players like
play Deck Debbie or not?
Can you imagine like value players like tech talk night, and it's just like two guys in a room. One just walks up. He's like, "So, do you side the third grapher?" The guy's like, "No." And he's like, "Okay." They just leave. That's just it.
It reminds me of that one scene from Jimmy Neutron where Sheen brings his Ultra Lord action figure to class, and the teacher's just like, "This is the 7th time you brought Ultra Lord to the show and tell." And it's just like, this is the 32nd time you brought Value Turbo to a tournament.
Yeah, Eric Shen, this is the 7th time you've brought Value Turbo to a first place finish. Yeah, not much to say, unfortunately.
And moving on to the next topic.
Yeah, did you see earlier where Justin was like, "Can't wait to see Value Turbo win LDS in January," and the tech card's 1 jar of greed? I was like, "Damn, that's true."
At first, I thought you were going to say Morphin Jar.
No, that would be spicy. Here we just have Black Wings. There's nothing to say. It's just Black Wings.
Yeah, there's nothing really here at all to say. I mean, the only thing I don't agree with, I just don't agree. I don't agree that Black Wings should play the second value.
A true hero would like to have a discussion with you.
Oh, I know he would.
Have you seen his list? He plays 3. He plays 3.
I know. And he's a madman for it. Cairo, I love you to death if you're listening. I'm a firm believer that standard Black Wings should just be playing 1.
I feel like True Hero just has like a second laptop pulled up somewhere, and he's just like hacked to the dueling book database. His deck builds are so crazy, and they work, but they only work for him because I've tried his builds, and I'm like, man, I can't play this.
Now I can get his Diva Hero list to work for me.
Yeah,
whenever he makes a new one, but I've tried his Blackwing and his value list.
Yeah,
they just turn into mud in my hands.
Dude, we don't have the main character energy that he does or something. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know what it is.
I'm like that. I just turned into that one guy, a true trash can. That's me when I try to play them. Shouts to Cairo though. He has a channel, a True Hero. Yeah. Lots of good content. He also has a series with Kenny, their variety show, which is hilarious. I also recommend that one.
Love it. It's so good, dude. You know what? Out of all those little things that they do for the variety show, I love Who's That Yugimon. I would love to be on an episode of that. That is like, because I'll sit there and I'll watch those over and over again.
Yeah,
if there's like new ones and stuff, and I'll see how fast I try to see how fast I can like guess what the card is.
I can name most of them faster than I wish I could.
Yeah,
I'm just like damn.
It's like there's some I get off the rip, and it's just and like when they just revealed at the end, and it's exactly what I thought it was. I just get so hyped, and I'm like, even though nobody can hear me except my wife.
It's funny that we live in a time where there's like the YugiTuber cinematic universe. Like now we're getting crossover episodes and spin-offs. Like Kenny and Cairo got their own show, and I'm like, man, I hope they get renewed for season 2.
Right, like bro, like back in the day, YugiTubers just did not work together.
No, they really didn't. Now we're getting spin-offs. There's a whole universe.
Yes,
we need like the YugiTuber like Infinity War version. I don't know how that happens.
We need the YugiTuber movie.
Yeah, maybe someone Thanos snaps and it just turns people to dust that play Soul Release.
I don't feel like I'd be like one of the first ones to get like snapped into oblivion. Like I knew it was going to be me.
Oh my goodness. Okay, we made it all the way to the top now. First place, Hero Frogs. Once again, I mean, I'm glad a deck that was not Value Turbo won this, but it is just Hero Frogs.
Yeah,
and it's like it's pretty standardized as well.
Yeah.
But I'd always rather see this deck win over Value. I think that this deck is better than Value, but this deck is hard to play, man. Like, every game is different. Every game just plays out differently. It definitely requires a good pilot to be able to take this to a win.
Oh yeah, for sure. I've been trying to learn this deck as best as I can, and like, let me tell you, it's not for the faint of heart.
Nope.
Like, it's very unforgiving if you miss a very like niche play.
Yep.
Like, it's gonna let you know that you fucked up.
The one thing Ty and I were talking about, because Ty is naturally a DV Hero player and a Blackwing player, those decks in some ways, especially DV Hero, he felt had a tendency to just kind of give up on him from time to time. And then Blackwings is this deck where it has very high highs but very low lows as well. Like, sometimes the game is just over at the first bottomless. So I convinced him to start playing Hero Frogs, and then he went and just randomly just won his first I Am Nerd locals with it. Like, just like it wasn't nothing.
I didn't win. I got second. But,
okay. You know, sorry. I got second in the first one. Okay.
Hey, I almost won.
Hey, if that had been me, my victory would have been winning one game. Honestly, I'd have been like, okay, I won one game. That's the start. This guy was just like, no big deal. I'll get second on my first try with Fraser's deck.
And like, it was like literally just card for card Fraser's like winning list. And the thing about it, I played against two different Lightsworn builds. I played against Twilight, and I played against Christia Sworn. And I remember messaging you about it. I'm like, hey, what's the frog Hero Frog and Lightsworn matchup supposed to be like? Is it supposed to be like what's those percentages looking like?
Yeah,
because I'm doing pretty well against this deck.
Yeah, you were doing really good. Yeah.
I still think that's probably just like a 50-50.
Probably. I've always had a really good record versus Frogs. I've only lost to it playing Lightsworn, every Lightsworn variant, just a few times, and one time was because my opponent drew triple Econ. So there's only so many Econs I can deal with. I think I was able to somehow I got around one, and then I would have lived through the second one, but he had the third one. I think it was literally he tried to take something and I booked it, and then he took my JD and then took my Christia. So
Jeez.
It was tough. It was definitely tough, but yeah.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, I shouts to my boy Ron Lewis. That he was the last Hero Frog player I played against. I got him with Barrier Statue of the Heavens. That was a good day.
Barrier Statue of the Heavens is so hilarious.
I just I think I have JD Wolf, and he's not scooping obviously, and I'm just all right, summon Barrier Statue, and he just picked it up and then picked up his cards. I was yeah, he's pretty good. Shouts to Ron though, he's good people.
Yeah, definitely shout out to Ron.
So that rounds off all the LDS decks. Congratulations to all the competitors that topped the event. I know that I'm super excited for the one in Raleigh. I need to get back into the testing tank. I've been having way too much playing GOAT format and redo format that I have not really even touched my Edison cards in a minute. So I need to get back focused on that. I actually had some good ideas that I was talking to Ty about earlier today that I think I'm going to try to execute at this one.
Yeah, I'm still, my confidence levels are still not where I want them to be. They'll get there.
Yeah,
I just gotta brush off the pre-tournament jitters, which I've got a couple months to do.
Yeah, you just go into it and just think it's just an I Am Nerd locals, and then you're guaranteed at least second.
Yeah. If I don't win, I'm pretty sure I'll do well.
Yeah, I know that you will. I think that we'll all do well. Everyone that's coming, you're basically just coming for second because I'm taking first. So you know.
No, we're going. You're going to have to play me round one. It's going to be like our Orlando testing again.
God, dear God, that was so bad. Except this time it's going to be like
best you game 1, 2, and 3.
You literally just play like a one random soul release and hit me with it at the perfect time every time, and I'm just going to be like, okay, it's like the girl on the couch surrounded by all the guys, but it's just me and with soul release. Oh, maybe I need to break out my return again.
It could be worse. I could deck debut you for 9 again.
Yeah, that was so crazy that time too, because like I only ever played one deck that wasn't Lightsworn for one tournament. Randomly was able to win that event, but it was not easy at all, especially because like I did the Substitute Scapegoat combo that goes like plus infinite, but that turned into nothing because I got deck devied for like, I don't even think it was 9. I think it was like 13. My hand went from being like, oh, I can barely hold it, to like, oh, I just won an Uno. Yeah, that's literally like, it was like the highest high to the lowest low. It's like jumping off of Mount Everest.
That match was so insane, dude.
And then I was like, damn, I'm going back to Lightsworn. I never played frogs again. Okay, well, we are approaching the 1 hour mark, so I guess we're going to start wrapping this up. Ty, do you have any closing remarks in this episode you'd like to say before we wrap it up?
Not that I can really think of. Like I said, like I always say, it's always fun doing the pod. Don't ever become a flagger.
Yep. Be conscious of your car battery.
Yeah, be conscious of your car battery. Fried chicken's for more than just black people. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Freaking Cousin Gary's. That place is a little sus. I'll be honest with you. It's a little. They're definitely cooking with a little bit of dirt in their food in there. But man, their fried chicken, it's a 10 out of 10 if you haven't gotten it.
Dude,
it's good dirt chicken.
Like that's the only, but that's the thing about that place. That's the only thing in there that's got any seasoning at all.
Now, I went the other day and their mashed potatoes are pretty good, but their collard greens tasted like they dug them out of their backyard and just threw them in there.
Yeah, it's not the dream that they hoped it would be.
No, but the chicken's good, so I give them a pass there. Mainly because it's the only place in town where you can get fried chicken. But hey, you know,
it really is though. It really is. Pilot Mountain, do better. Have you been, like, before we sign off? Have you been to that new restaurant in town yet?
The 2025 Summit.
Yeah, have you been there yet?
Has it officially opened yet? I knew they did a soft opening.
So we went to the soft opening, and it ain't it, Chief.
I think they're doing too much because I saw the menu. They have like breakfast food, lunch and dinner food, like Southern style cuisine, but then they also have sushi, and I'm like, ugh.
The sushi is the best.
Really?
Yeah, the sushi's the best, and that's it.
Okay, all right, fair enough. I'll more than likely I will try it when it's like officially open. I think it officially opens soon.
If you want, I will go with you.
Okay, all right. It's a date.
All right.
All right, guys. Before we get out of here, I would like to remind you that we do accept listener letters and fan mail. It's the Edison Club fan mail at gmail.com. Send us a letter. We do enjoy reading them on the show. Always enjoy hearing from the audience. And I think that's about all we have for this one. This is Mike and Ty from the Edison Club, signing out until the next one.
Hamster Ryko Caius. I go check the pairings, I'm like, don't know who this guy is. Hamster Ryko Caius, Hamster Ryko Caius. 2-0 every round, man, and I ain't even trying. It's just Hamster Ryko Caius, Hamster Ryko Caius, Hamster Ryko Caius.